Jose Ramirez announcing tonight that he will be turning down the mandatory shot at Regis Prograis' belt, a championship belt in which he could have fought for earlier this year, but he turned down also a vacant shot against Jose Zepeda earlier in the year. Jose Ramirez is a guy who's fought once per year the past 3 years. On top of that, nobody's questioning whether Jose Ramirez is a good fighter, entertaining fighter, because he is both of those things. He's also a guy who is a warrior with a heart. Nobody's questioning any of those things, but these fighters, what they are doing. Jose Ramirez is turning down the shot with Regis Prograis because he does not like the purse split of 35%. It was going to go to a purse bid because Top Rank and Pro Bellum can't work together in order to make the fight a fight in which everyone wants to see. So Jose Ramirez, knowing that he's going to get the 35% split, feels like he is worth more than that. And on the surface, is he worth more than that against Regis Prograis? Sure. Why not? But when we take everything, when we take it into full account, what has happened this year with Jose Ramirez? Jose Ramirez turned down the vacant shot because he was getting married. Fair enough. You want to get married? That's fine, but you're sacrificing a shot at a championship belt in order to do that. What would have happened had you fought for that championship belt? You were the favorite in that fight. A rematch of a fight you already would have won. You already won. And if you win that fight, you get the championship belt, and Regis Prograis is your mandatory, and you get the 65% split, and Regis Prograis gets the 35% split, and you're fighting Regis Prograis, making 65% of the money in a hometown defense against Regis Prograis. So you get the 65%, you fight in your hometown, and oh, by the way, the kicker is, even if you were to take the 35% split in this fight, Regis Prograis was still likely coming to Fresno, California to fight Jose Ramirez. But we're supposed to feel sorry for Jose Ramirez because he's not getting what he's worth with the 35%. Oh, let's pull out the small violins for Jose Ramirez. And people are leaving out the fact, the details. The devil is in the details. You could have fought Jose Zepeda earlier in the year for a 50-50 split, won the championship belt, and you're getting 65%. And on top of that, how do they continue to get title opportunities when they're turning them down? If you turn down a shot at a title, you should go back to the back of the line. You should exit the ratings. You should no longer be the number one contender. You turn down the vacant shot, you shouldn't get another shot immediately. You should have to work your way back up. Give a guy who wants the shot a shot. But he turns down the vacant shot, and now he's turning down the mandatory, the very same belt. And what's he going to do now? Since he doesn't want the 35% in a bigger fight, in which he would still likely fight in his hometown and be the hometown fighter, he's going to fight Richard Comey in March. A blown-up lightweight, fighting at 140. A guy who has won one fight out of his past 4 fights. He's won one fight since 2019. And if track record is proven correct again, that'll likely be his only fight in 2023, much like he fought once in 2020, once in 2021, once in 2022. We'll likely see him once in 2023 against Richard Comey, instead of in a title shot, a meaningful fight against the Regis Prograis. And Jose Ramirez, at the end of the day, has Jose Ramirez to blame for all of this. And we shouldn't be pulling out the small violin for him. We shouldn't be wasting our energy weeping and crying tears for Jose Ramirez when he has put himself in this position.